Invisible Emmie by Terry Libertson. Prologue. Yes, that's a thing. This is me. You're probably wondering how I became a pillow slime. Easily explained. It happened in a day. Okay, 5 hours if you want to get technical. It also involved a really embarrassing incident. I'll get to that. I never thought I was much to look at to begin with, but pillow slime really isn't attractive. I'm hoping to return to a human form soon. Pillow slime even less attractive with hair and eyeballs. Glug. In the meantime, let's start from the beginning, or in this case, the prelogue. There's a whole lot of books about kids who are outcasts. I probably read them all. Usually the story goes something like this. 1. The main character's weird, crazy eyes. Smart. Glasses to prove smartitude. Binny to prove nerdy. Or some kind of disability. Can't add a head. Also acne. The character gets picked on. Places one can get rudely dumped. Stairs, trash, locker. Hey-ya! The character gets revenge. Heh hiccup. Switch the salt and pepper. Or turns the situation around so that lessons are learned. What do we don't do? Dump 7th graders in trash cans? And why? 'Cause 6th graders are easier targets? Along the way, the character picks out 1 or 2 equally geeky friends so that he or she isn't alone. We'd be the bestest BFFs forever. You guys are great. You accept my math disabilities. It's all good, but what about books starting with other kinds of kids? You know, the ones who are exactly weird, smart, or well, this. The ones who are maybe heroes in waiting forever. Yawn. What if this hero isn't picked on? Sigh. What if the hero just goes unnoticed? Emmie. My name is Emmie Douglas. I'm 13 and in 7th grade. Shortish curly hair that sticks out. Flat as a pancake. Twig legs. School. Also kind of flat. Super sketchy backpack. Contents. Binders, sketchbook, Sharpie, 32 half-color pencils, pencil sharpener, lunch, key, broken air tie, squash lip balm. I was born here in Lakefront. My parents say I came to the world with a howl that rattled the windows. They say like it's the funniest thing in the world. Irony, my dad calls it. I call it false expectations. Then, now, a tie for muteness. So yeah, if you haven't already guessed, I'm pretty quiet. Been this way since I can remember. The newborn thing must have been a fluke. But then I have much older, louder siblings. My mom says I was much chattier when I was little. So my theories are A. I got tired of trying to be heard by my sibs and climbed up. Or B. Once they got older and busier, I didn't have anyone to talk to except grown-ups. And who wants to talk to grown-ups? By the way, my siblings are so much older than me, makes me something called an oops baby. I try not to think about that. Ew, the one and only time I thought about it. Anyway, now Brandon and Trina are in college and out of their house. My parents work, so I'm by myself even more. Parents work, Claude. It wasn't always like this. When my brother and sister were young, my mom stayed home to raise them. They always had friends over and the house got pretty loud. I guess the time I came along, my parents were ready for a permanent getaway. That meant my mom getting a new job at the fitness center and my dad putting 50 hours of work as an IT manager, whatever that is. Anyway, now the house is pretty quiet. Parents escaping. Really? Before you start feeling sorry for me, let me set things straight. My parents don't neglect me. They're just busy people. When we're together, they pay attention to me. They even make eye contact and stuff. Parents staring directly into my eyeballs. Okay, this is weirding me out. I guess because I'm the last kid left in the house, my parents want some time away. Still, when they're home, they kind of hover. When parents are home, how's school? What did you learn? Do you have homework? Are you making new friends? Trying to eat dinner in peace, choo choo. When parents are out, chirp chirp, crickets. Sometimes I think I need something in between. My mom is a health nut and decided to turn that into her second act. That's why she has a fitness center job. She's a part receptionist and part-time cardio instructor. She has more muscles in her big toe than I do in my entire body. Six-pack toe, tiny dumbbell. Along with fitness, she makes meals with things like quinoa and wheat berries. I try not to mention the latest food or vegetable of the month. Bowl of steamed tofu and carrot grana hybrid. Let's say our bathroom gets a workout too. Flush. My dad and I are more alike. We're both quiet, but he's better with math and numbers. We sit together for hours without talking, and you think that'd be awkward. Okay, it is. But it can also be nice. As far as friends go, I do have a best one. Her name is Brianna. We've been friends since she moved here from Atlanta when we were in kindergarten. Brianna lives exactly 9 minutes away by car and 100 minutes by walking, or 28 minutes by bike if you really want to get technical. More on Bri later. Our sub, Rocket, 3 seconds by Rockets. Best friend sub. When I'm by myself, my favorite thing to do is draw. I like it better than watching TV. Probably because there's nothing I'm really interested in. I think I'll go draw again. I'm also really good at it. I'm not great at other things like sports, but art makes me feel like there's something I can do that none of others can. Boxo siblings art. Wallow Emmie art. Anyway, I'm pretty bad at the usual things that get people's attention. Joke telling. What's the stupidest thing in the jungle? The polar bear. Har har. Gossiping. Blah blah blah. Acting like an idiot. Squidge. That's pretty much my background in a nutshell. It isn't very interesting, but I like to think of that someday will be. Mom. Honey, do you want to go to Care Market with me? They added a whole new grain size. Sigh. It just has to be. My name is Katie. I'm 7th grade at Lakefront Middle School. Yep, that's me. White eyes, long shiny hair, 100 texts. How my friends describe me. Smiley, friendly, athletic. I go on, but I start blushing. This is where I live. Center house, sunshine, circle of friends, central suburb of town. These are my parents. They run a candy business out of our house. Sometimes I'm the taste tester. Here, sweetie, try this chocolate recipe. Better idea. Let's take a break and go on a shopping spree. They're pretty cool as far as parents go. Making mac and cheese from scratch, licking cheese bowl, already licked chocolate bowls. Straight A's? Nice. Here's a 200 raise in your allowance. Thanks, Mom. Report card. And so far, they never embarrassed me. Sports car. Bye, Dad. Blushing with pride. Your parents are so cool. I have lots of hobbies. I like fashion, music, and organizing small social events. Katie, I don't think all your friends will fit in the house. I also play sports, like volleyball. My friends say I'm good, but sometimes they exaggerate. Whoa, Katie, you scored the winning point! Thwunk. On weekends, my friends and I have sleepovers. For some reason, they prefer my house. More chocolate, fudge, taffy, and peanut butter cups, girls? Yes, please. Sometimes we go to the mall and meet new people. Hi, I'm a Hollywood scout looking for an American girl to be in the star of the next big teen movie. Interested? okay. Sometimes some call me lucky, but I work hard for everything I have. I practice volleyball every weekend. Thwunka. I study every night, books I've memorized. I take a good care of my skin, face lotion and patent. I call and text my BFFs to maintain friendships. 14th BFF. Blah, ya blah. Basically, I'm just an average teen girl. You've been crowned homecoming queen. But I'm in middle school. They made an exception for you. Okay, maybe I'm a little lucky. And that was the end of Invisible Emmie, Me Part 1. I hope to see you soon, guys. Goodbye!